And him? God, you two are noisy sleepers.
I'm going to give you a compliment because I think you give the best wiggly cigarette in mouth lines in the history of cinema.
Key-check, space, minus O, key-check's off, safety, space, minus O. He's turning the safety systems off. He doesn't want anybody to see what he's doing.
This is on her, they're offering the same preview. Show the same thing again.
He did it all. But the key-check's off, the computer didn't follow the keystroke, so the only way to find him now is to go through the computer's lines of code one by one. About 2 million.
Every time I watch it, I go, that's going to fall out. No, there it is. Spitting out this exposition.
Ten anyway.
As a kid, I remember finding out that the venom and the fan isn't actually what they did.
No, we didn't do that at all. I invented that dinosaur. That was my own original invention. And one of the dinosaurs would spit venom, but when he spit venom, he hooded like a cobra.
Very nice. Wake up in the morning with a face.
And the hood, I wasn't satisfied to let him hood. I needed the hood to shake. You know, kind of like just flat, like a flag.
Well, it wasn't enough. Dinosaurs, you're great. I'm just going to give you a director's note.
Yes. That was the one dinosaur I don't even apologize for it because I love the Dilophosaurus so much. But that dinosaur was more fiction than science.
You have said before that your favourite ET is the one that was more animatronic towards the end. What is it about the ending that is so special, do you think?
I guess the special thing about the ending for me has nothing to do with the film and the structure of the film, because goodbyes are always tough. But the goodbye that the kids were experiencing in the real world was tougher than the goodbye they were experiencing through their characters. Because I shot the film in complete continuity. Because I didn't.
You've had breakfast and you've had that Oscar, so you want for a little while.
Out of continuity. Shooting a third act scene first where the emotions and the development of their.
Can you turn that down? The tune just was right through my ears. All I heard all day yesterday, that same bloody tune.
Then we were on page 5, then we were on page 7.
Somebody woke me up half past 5 this morning, banging a bloody water bottle.
They're actually saying goodbye to each other. They're really saying goodbye to each other.
Ranking there at the moment, whatever they were doing, making bloody enough noise.
And the tears are not, you know, the tears that adult actors have. They're really bonded and channeling through their characters. The tears were the tears kids have on the last day of summer camp when they have to go home.
We've got microwave down there for now. Table, so not too late now.
How did you do that? Come on! Come find me when you wake up!
Later tomorrow, did you manage to secure maybe a wardrobe?
Where'd you eat the bacon, wouldn't you, Wiz? So y'all eat the bacon, then you worry about that.
It's massive.
Well, obviously you wouldn't want the access seat.
No, I'm good with that. I could have burnt it, to be honest, by the end of the shoot. Keep coming here and I'll train you. Again. Your leg's broken.
No, I'm good.
Then you better start over.
Oh, come on. Was it fun to come home from work and say, well, today
I killed him from 19 times.
19 times.
Seeing Tom Cruise crawling along the floor with a broken leg and me just mercilessly shooting him in the head because I knew that he was useless to me at this point was pretty
Again, I imagine you read the script and you go, okay, this is going to be something. And then you actually get into the suit.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, maybe they'll CGI the suits.
Yes.
I knew I learned all of the stunts without the suit on, and then you put on an 80-pound suit, which was just the most insanely heavy thing, just suffocatingly heavy, and they put it on me and Tom was there for the first exosuit fitting.
People probably heard you from the screen. Now they're gonna know.
Gently weep was this kind of the weight of it just really hit me, and Tom was like, I was like, yeah, you know, it was just like,
You get some more sauce like barbecue. Right, sorry about that, but just went off.
I was like trying to make me laugh. He was like, come on, it was such a worst, you know, and I was like, just give me a hug, I'm dying.
I gather there was one moment where you drove him into a tree.
Oh, I almost killed him, yes.
So, did he take that as well as I imagine Tom Cruise would?
Well, he did actually. I mean, I think he was a bit put out because I was doing the stunt driving, and you know, he just loves the stunt drive.
He just wants to drive.
Just wants to drive very fast.
Wants to run and drive.
And his exosuit was really bulky, so he couldn't fit in the driver's seat. So I was like, I'm going to drive you. I was driving this very old car with a huge trailer swinging behind it. I went really fast down this dirt road, and then I had to take a turn, and the stunt coordinator was like, I want you to go really fast and just swing that trailer out behind you. Like, you can take it really fast. And I could see Tom looking at me like, do you know how to drive? So we set off, and I'm driving along. And
I started this live
stream
is this.
Get the telly working out the camera.
Let me just close everything.
So an awful lot to talk about. Miranda Green, let me start with you and the Irish referendum. By and large regarded by the British press as an unalloyed good.
Alright.
Well, that's right.
Come with me.
I just got to get this. You I'll be back, guys, so that means I'll have to put the music back on again. I'm gonna be back in a second.
Which talks about the history of the Catholic Church having a grip and how that's been changing over the last few decades, and this is like a moment in that ongoing story.
It's going to change the whole political mood on the island of Ireland for this to happen, isn't it?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know, the Republic has lots of strengths. It's a young country, it's put a lot into its education system, and now it seems to be kind of throwing off the shackles of the Constitution, which is supposed to protect morals, but actually was quite bad for women in lots of serious ways. And you know, obviously they have this kind of quite young, interesting government leader at the moment as well, so they're sort of becoming a nation that wants to take place.
Still there afterwards, and although it was an overwhelming vote, there will be an awful lot of bruised Roman Catholics feeling that their island has been taken away from them.
And, as you often find in referendums, the older generation didn't vote the same way. So the over 65s were still sort of clinging to that Catholic path. And actually, we should be able to say, let's not make this a moment of kind of vengeful division, where we sort of humiliate those that we've faced, because you know the point about this referendum was to recognise the reality, which was that Irish women were getting abortions. They were just getting them here in the UK, not at home.
Well, I think the Sunday Times has a very interesting take on this, which is what happens now here in terms of the pressure on Theresa May and what might be appropriate for Northern Ireland. And I think that, yes, there will now be pressure to kind of in some way equalise these two regimes, but it's a really tricky one because legislation here, the so-called cut-off point for terminations is 24 weeks, which actually puts us way more relaxed than almost any other European country. So Republic of Ireland is only going up to 12 weeks, we expect. So where would that fit in with Northern Ireland if there were to be a change?
Political problem for Theresa May as well, which is that she relies on the DUP. They have very strong and clear views against the liberalisation of abortion laws, and this suggests that leading Tory women are going to revolt in the House of Commons and impose a change on abortion on Northern Ireland, which would threaten the entire government.
I mean, I think realistically, I can't see this happening. There is absolutely not the bandwidth for this within Downing Street at the moment. And you know, approach this issue at your peril. You know, I look back on a number of brave politicians that have tried to tackle this in terms of actually sort of looking at it the opposite way round. There have been a number of high-profile attempts, first of all by Nadine Dorries a few years ago, backbench Tory MP, and actually Jeremy Hunt, the Health Secretary, thinks that the cut-off point in the UK is too lax. He would like it to be reduced by a few weeks. And those politicians have been absolutely pilloried for their attempts to do anything with abortion legislation. So I think Downing Street will run an absolute mile from there.
It just shows why politics is such a difficult trade, because Theresa May has the election, has to do her deal with the DUP, gets a majority back in, and at no point would she have thought, the trouble is, in 2018, the Irish are going to vote to change their abortion laws, and that is going to create a problem for the DUP in Northern Ireland, and therefore I better factor that in. Nobody would have thought that way.
Absolutely no. It's absolutely true, isn't it? And but her alliance with the DUP has actually thrown a focus onto some of the anomalies of the law that people live under in Northern Ireland, which is not the law that we live under in the rest of the UK.
Let's turn to a domestic issue, which has got a slightly strange name, T-levels, but is actually very important. This is a government announcement. And T-levels, we should explain, unlike A-levels, that's the academic bit, this is meant to be technical exams for students in everything from banking and finance to basic engineering to care working. It's to give British school leavers something that they can take directly to the workplace and say, I am trained to start work in your company.
Absolutely. So the UK really falls behind European competitors on trying to have a technical route through education. And every 15 years or so, the government of the day tries to come up with a plan to compensate for the failure, essentially, after the Second World War, to actually introduce a proper technical education route such as that they have in Germany, for example. But this scheme is packed with danger for the Education Secretary, who you're talking to. He's actually been warned by his own permanent secretary not to put. It's not ready. He's been warned if you push ahead with this, when schools and colleges are still trying to adjust to all the other curriculum.
All right, everyone.
It's extremely risky.
I'm back.
He is going to push on, and there is a problem to address
I'm
because
just
50% of young
this
people don't go the academic
All right, let's hope what we get.
It's very interesting this week. I don't know if you
One
noticed,
diamond.
Tony Blair's son has said that he doesn't agree with his father's university focus.
Sorry, guys.
50% must go to university, and actually more kids have to be technically trained and be trained at work, and that's been our great national failing as an economy.
Yeah, and I wonder whether this will become more popular now, as tuition fees. I know they're not getting more expensive at the moment. Downing Street's at great pains to emphasise that they've actually, put a stop to the rise of fees. But I think realistically, most young people envisage tuition fees getting worse. And I wonder whether there will be a kind of move now.
I think this was a waste of a live stream because I know it took so long, but I couldn't help it. I needed to do
something. Encourage your children to skip university altogether and actually go for a vocational training, which will lead to an extremely well-paid career.
If they get into a good company, then support them in the early years.
Well, and there are plenty of such companies. Pimlico Plumbers is a great example. They take on a lot of apprentices. They are excellent at that stuff.
Okay,
they have to be high quality though. The problem with the apprenticeship expansion is a lot of them are
amazing
actually
careers. You're earning £80,000 upwards of that.
Yeah, which is all really up and true.
Okay, let's move on to my next guest, as it were, Jacob Rees-Mogg, all over the Mail on Sunday here on the front page. And the story here is that he's buying a house in a very significant part of London, Isabel Oakeshott. People won't understand why it matters so much.
This story is great mischief, and it's probably not much more than mischief here. So Jacob Rees-Mogg has bought a property on...
I am very sorry,
exactly where the
guys.
address is, as I'm sure people will soon find out. So,
The brother was stopping me.
Street, and that is just right by College Green, where everybody sees if there's a big story breaking, that's where all the TV cameras always are. It's right by the Houses of Parliament.
18th century houses.
Did this song just finish, guys?
All of its existence.
Indeed, and I suspect from the top of Cowley Street, if you stood on the roof, you could probably wave to Theresa May somewhere over in Downing Street. So the suggestion is from the Mail on Sunday, and it is...
I swear it just finished.
Is that he's deliberately bought this place in order to establish
I'll have to go back
a
to
power
this
base
song
from where he
now.
will plot his route to number 10.
It is SW plot, because, I mean, round the corner was where Jonathan Aitken had his great meetings with the Thatcherites in the old days. Alan Duncan was around another corner. Michael Ashcroft. You know this building, Teresa.
I do know this building, and I'm a bit unconvinced as to how nice a house it's
No,
going to make. I've worked in this building because it belongs to, or did,
Okay.
was used as Lord
This is a waste of a live stream. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna upload this to YouTube. Oh no.
Family home, he's
I
gonna
know.
have to do a lot
This
of
was
work, and
a
there's
waste of a
different
live
rooms
stream.
as well, and one
I've
building
done it
that's
wrong.
going
You
on
guys
right
won't
there.
subscribe
I
to
mean, I
me
think
for this
sort of
because no one
dismissive
ever
of
goes to my
in terms
channel.
of him buying it. I think that genuinely he absolutely is looking to
Even though it's got a
own
die
the
on it, it doesn't mean this
So he's got a chunk of this company.
Don't
which he set up
lie,
with
I know
Somerset
what you
Asset
lie.
Management. And it turns out that they have a huge number of investments in Russia.
I just feel like
French,
quitting
Putin's,
YouTube.
And in China.
I like your Roblox video.
Well, I know you're excited about this, Andrew. This
How
leaves
do
me
you
cold, I
know?
have to say. I mean,
Because
I
I
need to
watched
expect that just
them.
because he's a Brexiteer.
I know
he's
your
invest
Roblox
in
videos.
British companies. It's a bit like saying, a travel agent who supports Brexit when you sell British
When
holidays.
you're
I
going
think
to
this is a red
upgrade the
herring.
next
Moscow Millions.
Roblox.
It makes it sound murky and
If
dodgy.
he wants to
Well, we get back home, of
On
course.
his front lawn and say we have a great future as a country. You kind of hope he'd invest
Because
in it.
every time you upload Oscar, yeah, guess what? It comes up as a notification. So I love your Roblox videos.
Well, why don't you put a notification on there so you know?
I do. And Oscar, you should make some silly videos and we can play together.
I'd probably make that by Xbox because computer it's
You expect this kind of scrutiny if you
I
want to
can't
play
make
at the
any
top
free
level.
facility video
very, very
if it's
easy to
pretty
assume
messed up. And
Oh,
by
these are too
Going through a
big.
bit of political turmoil. Let's talk a little bit about Italy
I'll
and
probably
the
be
Sunday Times
trying.
yesterday.
I'll
So
probably be
Italy's got
doing a
this
live
new
stream when
populist
we get
government,
back,
and
so
they are
you better
scaring the living
have your
daylights out of rich
notification
Romans
on.
and others
Yeah, I
because
will,
of
Oscar.
very, very tough new tax laws.
But I know
And
you're
think
tricking
we've
me
had
somehow.
Windsor
I know.
Generation. They're talking
should quit
about
YouTube.
deporting 500,000 people.
I'm joking. How many subscribers do you have?
Coalition between the five-star movement, this
On
kind of
Frenny
upstart
Dino, I have
online,
15.
red
Don't win.
populist movement.
Frenny
And
Dino
the
1 to
lead
3,
How
I
do you have
have
15?
far-right, party in
because
Italy. They're going
you
to
make
try and
loads
form
of
a
different
government,
accounts and
but
subscribe and
some
all
of their
of that?
policy platform is very, very extreme.
Yeah,
They're quite right to
definitely.
the
Do you
immigration
actually?
plans, but also they
No,
could not
I'm joking.
possibly
It's
the
just my
spending cuts that they made
videos.
in the election
But
to
my
focus
videos
on
aren't
staying
being
in the
good
Eurozone,
now.
and this is why
Don't
it's
know
really
why
dangerous
no
for the
one
rest of the
subscribed.
world. The Eurozone
I
staying
almost
in
got
it
it.
Everyone
allows them
subscribe.
to,
No.
have a universal basic income,
Everyone
these other
hates
things.
your YouTube,
You know,
Oscar.
you come to Brussels and
No
this
one's
story is all
even
about the
took it
movement
up
in
to
Rome where the elite is
16.
shaking and elites are shaking everywhere.
All very interesting. Thanks both very much indeed. And so to the weather, we have to talk about the extraordinary